Howard Roark points out the ingratitude that man has for the entrepreneur, the creator. Thousands of years ago, the first man discovered how to make fire. He was probably burnt at the stake he taught the others to light. But he left them a gift that had not been conceived, and he lifted darkness from the face of the earth. Now, Starbucks didn't exactly discover fire, but Starbucks did somehow, somewhere discover in the depths of man's soul that he would pay as much for a double mocha latte as he once did for a week's worth of coffee. Convincing the public to buy very expensive coffee is not the discovery of fire, but still it deserves respect. Instead, Congress convenes today not to praise Starbucks, but to bury them.
I don't entirely agree with Anna here, because Rand is correct about so many people buying an overly expensive drink from this obviously asshole corporation, as Rand points out that the price of one Starbucks coffee is about the same as a week's worth of coffee, which makes all of these Starbucks customers fucking retards and enablers. While the Starbucks workers are also idiots because working there is just as fucking bad. What I do agree with Anna about is this dipshit saying that gouging people, even though they're willing, is the same as man discovering how to make fire. If anything, that simply means cavemen are smarter than the American consumer and probably also have integrity, unlike these cocksucker politicians or consumers. So, price gouging is entrepreneurial. Rand claims that the discovery of mass insanity is a great achievement. So entrepreneurialism is about discovering people's mental vulnerabilities and taking advantage of them. Teaching people how to start a fire is the exact opposite. Why do people deserve respect for taking advantage of fools? And why do they deserve praise? The same goes with religion.
Hearing today is convened to attack a private company or its success. If the goal is to destroy the goose that laid the golden egg, then by all means this hearing is a good beginning. For me, I see the fabulous success of Starbucks, and I understand that
how is it fabulous?
The luxury to spend an extraordinary amount of money for a cup of coffee is a testament to capitalism. It's a testament to the fact that
oh, corporate gouging is a testament, alright. It's a testament that capitalism can only experience success if people are fucking deranged or ignorant. People whine about economic problems and that the government never does anything about those problems. Unemployment or fully employed people are homeless, but yet they can still afford the Rolex watches of fucking coffee. Yeah, I don't understand how so many Americans have any financial luxury if America is as economically fucked as they all claim it is.
We have enough money that we can do that.
Imagine sitting there and saying with a straight face, Starbucks is actually a hero. What a hero corporation for fleecing the American people.
He's a Republican. What do you expect?
Crappy specialty coffee drinks. Shouldn't we celebrate that? Shouldn't we celebrate that they're willing, that they somehow convinced Americans to overpay for coffee? I mean, these are the people that we should uplift. These are the companies we should uplift. Who cares about the workers? Who cares about the workers? And by the way, if that's genuinely his take, if his take is, no, Starbucks is awesome. I mean, yeah, they didn't create fire, but...
Now, as Anna points out here, Mr. Paul is making the price gouging corporations out to be heroes, while the reality is simply greed. And the reality of the consumers is simply stupidity, or I don't know what the fuck's going on there. But Mr. Paul says it himself. People stupidly buy their grossly overpriced drinks. People enable all corporations, though, while they also complain about everything and preach voting. So entrepreneurialism is greed and preying on morons and hypocrites? If I had the chance to talk to this guy, I'd get his definition of entrepreneur and then question him from there. Shouldn't the idea be to improve?
Close. I mean, they are so persuasive in getting people to buy their crappy coffee that, like, we should celebrate them. Okay, great. Who makes the coffee? Who makes the specialty drinks? What generates the revenue at Starbucks? Is it Howard Schultz? Or is it the workers who actually make the coffee drinks, the
achievement of the American dream? Yes, I have billions of dollars. I earned it. No one gave it to me.
You earned it how, Howard Schultz? You earned it how? And that's really the mentality that's so incredibly frustrating. Because in their minds, they're successful and they're fabulously wealthy because they earned it. It's their hard work that made that happen. But I don't think I'm saying anything controversial when I point to the fact that he would have nothing if it weren't for the workers in all these stores all across the country, all across the world, by the way, who do the hard work, who deal with the customers, who deal with the, I don't like this, you didn't make it right, make it again. All of the trials and tribulations that come along with being a barista, which I also personally experienced, not at Starbucks, but at Coffee Bean and Tea Leaf. It is an incredibly difficult job. It is.
Again, I can only agree with Anna halfway here. Yes, those billions could not have become his if not for the workers, but he would also have nothing if all Americans were responsible with their fucking money. You gotta look at this from every perspective. With that said, I guess the American dream is gouging customers. And actually, yes, those billions were given to him by both all of the employees who are assholes enough to work at his fucking shitholes and the people who are fucked up enough to spend the big money at those shitholes. Go fuck yourselves, Americans.